Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with the deck profile on my Clearwater Inzektor deck that I've been playing. Before I get started with the deck profile, I want to say that this is just my variant, how I feel comfortable playing Inzektors. I don't like the monk build very much because of you have to ditch all the power spells. I don't really like the Inzektor agent build because it's so inconsistent. The only builds that I really like is this one and the insect imitation build, which I do have another variant for. Anyways guys, I want to say thank you so much for letting me reach 1K subscribers. I don't want to make this video too long because I know some people are going to get mad at me because it's like, oh, get on with the deck profile. So I'm just going to leave this to the very end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the deck profile real quick, go over the card choices, and then at the very end I'm going to go why I chose this card instead of this card, and why are you seeing some cards here that you probably won't run in a regular Inzektor deck. So anyways guys, I also want to say that I'm not the best Inzektor player in the world, but I think Inzektors are an amazing, incredible budget deck that are just so annoying and so powered. So anyways guys, let's just get to the deck profile. For the one-ofs, we're running one Inzektor Dragonfly. He's your special summoner for the deck, if you guys didn't know. I'm going to be showing some awesome plays you could do with him as well, and Heart of Clearwater. One Inzektor Hornet, Popper, you guys know it. Hornet, Popper, whatever. Gigamantis, he's your second monster reborn for the deck. So I guess Dragonfly would be the heart of the deck, and the Centipedes, which you're running 3 of, would be like the limbs of the deck. Basically what makes the deck move. This is your searcher for your whole entire Inzektor agents. I'm sorry, the Inzektor engine. We're running 3 Ladybug. This card is an amazing card, great level manipulation, great, it's just great to trigger your Centipedes effect, your Dragonflies effect, just great all around. Also, don't be scared of, equipping Mantis to Dragonfly, doesn't matter. 2 Maxis, because of, there's a lot of special summoning cards out there. So Maxi is always good, even though I always seem to draw this card one turn late, like facing 6 AM to go all ham out, and then, next turn Maxi. You guys know it. 2 card D. Originally, I was running 1 Mystic Tomato and 1 Armageddon Knight, but I realized that Mystic Tomato it never got destroyed by battle. Never. In my imitation build, I do run Mystic Tomato and Creature Swap because Creature Swap is one of my favorite cards. But I felt like Armageddon Knight was only good in the Monk variants. I was technically already set up by the time I even drew Armageddon Knight. So I just decided to go with the 2 card D, and it's been working out very great. Shout out to Zeromus for recommending this. And 1 Dark Arm Dragon for the boss monster because you have great graveyard manipulation. And also that's another reason why I took out the Mystic Tomato and the Armageddon Knight, because you really couldn't manipulate the grave that well with them in the grave. For the spells, we're running 3 MST. I believe that in an Inzektor build, no matter what the format is, you have to run 2 to 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, because you could pop your own cards to get your monster's effect and all that good stuff. 2 Pot of Duality to increase the consistency. Best opening hand you could get is a card D, Pot of Duality, and a Threatening Roar. Just so good. 2 Excalibur, you only need 2. Perform the OTK and whatnot, you only need 2. 3 Heart of the Clearwater. Now, like I said guys, this is my favorite variant of running Inzektors. You guys don't have to run Inzektors like this, but whatever. Let me read you guys what the card says. If the equipped monster its attack is 13 higher or 13 attack or higher, this card is destroyed. That right there should be like the only part that matters, but I get the other part also. The monster equipped with this card cannot be destroyed as a result of battle or by card effect, or by the effect of a card that targets that monster. Damage calculation is applied normally. So let me show you guys some pretty cool basic combos. Let's say you open up Centipede, Duality, and a Heart of the Clearwater. You Duality for whatever you need, normal summon the Centipede, activate Heart of the Clearwater. Now, since Centipede has 1600 attack, Heart of the Clearwater will destroy itself automatically, triggering Centipede's effect. And from there, I usually go and get the Ladybug just to deck them a lot more. I would equip the Ladybug because Centipede has not used his effect yet to equip. And then equip the Ladybug, send the Ladybug, and then I'll search out another card just to deck them by 3 cards, I think that is. Remember that Centipede's effect is search, you could keep on using it. The only once per turn effect that he has is equipping a monster from your hand or from your graveyard, so just try to keep that in mind when playing Inzektors. I know that's a little bit tricky. So yeah, another play you could do is basically the same exact thing. Like if you have a Dragonfly and a Hornet in the grave, or a Ladybug, just normal summon the Dragonfly, equip the Hornet, activate Heart of the Clearwater. Hornet's effect activates because Heart of the Clearwater destroys itself, because Hornet would be at 1500 attack. Special summon a Centipede, and then, you know, go for your plays and whatnot. So that's why I really like Heart of the Clearwater. One Insect Imitation, just one. I mean, a combo's great with Card D, Ladybug, Max Eve, need be. This was actually in Allure of Darkness. Props again to Zeramus for recommending the Allure of Darkness. I actually forgot all about it, but I realized that Allure of Darkness, every time I had Allure of Darkness, I usually had a Centipede and a Ladybug and nothing else, and I was like, damn, Allure of Darkness is taking a really big risk, because if you Allure of Darkness to banish your Ladybug, you draw 2 cards, you don't draw another Inzektor, you have to banish your Ladybug, making your Centipede dead because you can't search out. So, or unless, you know, you draw a Heart of Clearwater. But I just I'm a little bit iffy on Allure of Darkness in this particular build. I think that Allure of Darkness is just, it really does shine in the Tomato build and Imitation build and the Monk build, but not in this build, because this build is actually more purely for Inzektors, in my opinion. For the other 1-ofs, we're running 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Foolish Burial. For the trap lineup, we're running a pretty big trap lineup. 3 Threatening Roar. I was only running 2, but then since I took out the Tomato and the Armageddon Knight, I was like, let me put another one for Card D, because it's always good to Threatening Roar and then Card D. It's always good. Plus, it stops OTKs. It's really, really good. I was running 2 Threatening Roar and 1 Breakthrough Skill, but I realized that Breakthrough Skill really doesn't do much because you don't see it. I mean, unless you run it at 2, you really don't see Breakthrough Skill. So yeah, 2 Call the Haunteds, you know, to reuse all your Inzektors, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, 2 Compulsory, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Solemn Judgment. Now, this deck is really, really awesome. I'm telling you, you could buy the main core of this deck for probably about 50 bucks, 50 to 60, if anything. If you want rarity, like about 60. But if you want the cheapest, probably 40 to 50, in my opinion. And it's just such a great deck. It's so good. I don't have a side deck because I just wanted to showcase this deck, just a simple skeleton that you could probably use. Though I will not leave this deck. I will keep on tweaking it, and I will be making my own variant of it. And I'm actually debating on buying this deck in real life because it's just that good. I've just made so many incredible plays with this deck that it's just like, wow. You know what I mean? Hopefully Dragonfly comes back to 2. Even though that's a long stretch, because what makes the deck broken, I believe, is Dragonfly, not the Hornet, because the deck could really run with 1 Hornet. It really could. You know, if it gets banished, Leviair, so good. Anyways, for the extra deck, we're running 1 Gaia Dragon, just a 1. 1 level rank 6. You only need 1 rank 6 for those crazy plays that if you have like 2 Centipedes, you know, Ladybug into Ladybug and make them level 6. I mean, I've never gone into M7, but still, it's just the possibilities there. So yeah, 1 M7 for the rank 5s. This deck really does spam out rank 5s. 1 Exostag. Another play you could do with Exostag is overlay, let's say, a Centipede and a Dragonfly. They're both level 5s, so you overlay them into an Exostag. Steal your opponent's monster. This is like your budget version of a Black Ship of Corn. Steal your opponent's monster, and then equip the sword. Okay, you detach Dragonfly, steal your opponent's monster, equip the sword to the Exostag, and then overlay for the Gaia Charger. So then sword gets sent to the graveyard, so then sword activates, and you get Dragonfly back to your hand. So you have a 2600 beater there, and you get Dragonfly back to your hand. So that's a really neat play that you could do as well. Yeah, it's just so good. 1 number 61 Volcanosaurus, 1 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, really great for the Mermail matchup. 1 Shark Fortress. This card is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. This card is amazing. It's just OTK like crazy. 1 Tyrius. And now for the rank 4s, I'm only running 2 because you have the possibility. 1 Maestroke and 1 Laval Chain. I do recommend that if you're not planning on XYZing that turn and you have a Centipede and a Ladybug, I recommend only increasing Centipede's effect by level by 1. I recommend that because remember, levels could really mess up some plays for you guys. So yeah, this is a really heavy combo oriented deck, so be careful with that. Okay. For the rank 3s, we're running 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon, 1 number 17 Leviathan Dragon, a Giga Brilliant, 1 number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction, 1 Temtempo, and 1 Wind Up Zen Mains. So yeah, guys, that's the deck for you. I think I already went over all my card choices and why I decided to run them and whatnot. I'm sorry that this deck profile is going a little bit too long, but I really wanted to, like, you know, tell you guys what I was running and whatnot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and trust me guys, this deck is so good, so good. I'm going to mess around with this variant. Heart of the Clearwater is my favorite variant. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys did, let me know in the comment section down below and what you would change, because remember, I'm not the best Inzektor player in the world. So again, shout out to Zeramus, thank you a lot for helping me with the deck, and this has been Oblivion. Catch you guys later. Pieces.